sure you want to go live? And I'm like, yeah, I'm
Like,
pretty sure.
no, I don't. But thanks for asking.
2 button presses there. Just making sure. Okay, so excuse me. I've got some shipping supplies that came in. I got to put away, which are these. My little padded envelope thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're not even. They're styrofoam wrappers, basically. They're
Right.
pouches, and
Yeah.
well, I might have to rearrange some stuff in this drawer to get them back in because it took so long for them. Okay, guys, let's talk about ordering your supplies now if you haven't already, because these took forever to get here. And I
Yeah.
used to get them in like 2 days, and
Oh.
yeah, it took 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they've been saying to order them, and I've already kind of had enough. But I did order more priority mail padded envelopes and those Tyveks because I didn't think about. I mentioned before, like Franken bagging.
yes, yeah.
Those. Hey, Greg.
Hey, Greg.
Yeah, so I was like,
What's up?
I went ahead and ordered those. I'm like, dang it, I was out and I had a printer toner that I wanted a Franken bag. So I used my own bag, and then I go to the post office and they had a stash there. So I grabbed them, but yeah, it's good to not run out if you can help it.
I've
Huh?
noticed my post office, even if they don't have the stuff out front, if you ask them for it, typically they have some extras in the back.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So that might be one way to, if you're running low, to grab a few more.
Yeah.
But
So my sister did some sourcing for me. She bought this little thing at the vent or the garage, whatever, this real retail store,
yeah,
resale shop. It's a hair wellness for from within for men. And
okay.
I think this sold for like $45. She got it for $1. She got me like 5 of these or 4 of
Oh
them.
wow,
And I listed it a few days ago and it sold one of them. So thank
like
you,
vitamins.
Amy. Well, maybe it's been a week because we talked about it. Maybe it was on the last live. So, or we had a hangout, I
No,
think.
she had shopped at the thrift store for you last time we talked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that was on a hangout that you and I were doing.
Oh, maybe that's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Greg, what's going on?
What's up?
Okay.
These are not fitting in here. Oh, I've got some good. All right, I'm gonna clean this drawer. So, you guys, I'm on a cleaning and reorganizing mission, and my desk is looking great. Now I'm gonna clean out these drawers here. Well, yeah, the bottom 2 drawers were fine. I just put away stuff in there, but this top drawer is a little what? Okay, why am I ever going to need these for shipping and packing? They're my shipping and packing supplies drawer.
I
Those
don't know.
little.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I bought those for Girl Scouts. Let's take those out of there.
Mm-hmm. Probably don't need those.
Probably bought those for crafts. Oh, so that's been. I mean, I've gotten stuff listed and I've gotten stuff photographed this week, but I've been really trying to get stuff straightened up and organized and just functioning better because, like, I'm literally like tripping over myself to get this stuff in here. So I forgot to put this on Instagram today. Maybe I'll put a little post up there, remind people we are hanging out. Oh, I wonder if I was supposed to list that. Was I going to list that or keep it? Maybe I was keeping that one. I just told Tim I'm out of Scotch tape, but I just found 3. That's part of my disorganization. There's 5 Sharpies and a box cutter in here. Oh, good God.
You never have too many.
There's another roll of tape. So this drawer is supposed to be packing paper, fragile stickers, priority mail stickers, and my small envelopes. So now it is correct to find the spots where all the rest of this stuff goes. Where are my other? Oh, there they are. I had just a few of these little padded envelopes left over.
Okay, I have to go grab something and put it on my doorstep for a buyer. I'll be right back.
Okay. Making sales. Just multitasking. Okay. So I have a bin where all of this extra stuff is supposed to be. I'm going to get that put away. Then maybe I'll be brave enough to show you guys my mostly cleaned off desk because it's actually looking pretty good. Put these in here. I think they fit. Okay. So we don't have very many in the chat today, but if you are out there listening, let us know what you're up to. What kind of work are you getting done while we are jibber jabbering in your background? Let me know if you guys got notifications because it seems like I haven't even seen my notification for this yet. Usually it goes out pretty quick. Maybe they're just delayed a little bit today. Hopefully everybody's doing good. Looking forward to Thanksgiving dinner next week. Okay, Rocky Mountain Resale or Greg. So is that the song that's on in the background? I would sing it, but I don't want to be a copyright strike. Not really. It's just that I have a really bad singing voice.
Hi, my name is Gail. I forgot where I put that thing at.
What thing? The thing you have to put out on the porch?
Yeah.
Oh, when's the person coming?
They're on their way.
Yeah.
I know I saw it in a thing, like in a bin the other day. And normally I note it in my listing, but I didn't. And eBay. Let's see if I got it on the eBay.
Oh, Greg is with somebody that didn't believe that we were live.
Oh. Man, how could you not believe what Greg says?
I know. Okay. I'm going to put this over on Instagram here real quick. Okay. Good morning, Ken. Welcome. We're trying to act like we have our acts together and get some work done.
Yeah, I am going to go try again real quick to find that thing.
So Gail has somebody that's coming to actually pick up an item off of her porch, and she is looking for that item. So I am cleaning my desk, sort of. Actually, I did a really good job. I couldn't even use it last week. Like, I had so much stuff like on my table, and it's not even a desk. It's like a foldable 6-foot table, and so much stuff on it that I couldn't even like pack a box on it. I was like using my chair to pack the boxes, which is pretty bad when you have a 6-foot long table. So I spent some time putting things away and finding new homes for other things. And I pulled out an old organizer that I had in the other room that I wasn't using over there. So it actually looks pretty good. Although it's so cleaned in here. I actually brought all my nail polish stuff in, and I did my nail polish in here, which that now needs put away again. But I've got some other office supplies here that I'm just trying to get back where they go. I'm really bad about staying organized, and when I am organized, I function really well. So I'm trying now to keep up with it. We'll see how that goes. Y'all hear that? Sound like Gail just took off in a rocket ship. What was that?
I found it.
But it sounded like a rocket ship just took off from your front yard.
Oh, that's my vacuum cleaner. It does its little thing and then it comes back to the base and
Oh.
sucks the dirt up.
Okay.
The cat hair, I should say.
I gotcha.
I'm Franken bagging. Woohoo!
Okay, I saved this USB Hub Pro. And I don't remember why. So I think I will ask my husband before I list that. It might have been something that he wanted me to hold on to. Just the name of it and the function doesn't look like something I would need. So
One of the printer toners that I found at the bins that I bought,
yes.
inside of it was a micro SD card. It's like 128 gigabytes.
Oh wow.
I was like, cool. Is that supposed to be part of it? And I looked it up and it wasn't. I was like, bonus.
Nice. Now, did you make sure there's nothing on that card?
There was stuff on it, but I formatted it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I haven't listed it. I just formatted it. So, you know, I don't know.
I had a little digital camera that I bought, and it had like somebody's vacation pictures on it.
Yeah. It's a little, I'm sometimes reluctant because what if there's a virus on it and I put it in my computer, like.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I just deleted everything in the camera.
Yeah. Okay. No, I put mine in the actual computer like a dummy.
Yeah. I never even would have thought of that though.
I think like a criminal sometimes.
All right, my little organizer is running out of space, so this is not going to work.
I wonder if Megan's had her baby yet.
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen anything on. She posts on Snapchat.
Okay, I was going to say because I don't have her on any other social media. You guys have a group on Snapchat, or you just follow her there?
Yeah, no, she's just followed me and I follow her. So, if she posts stuff, I'll see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had Snapchat when my kids were younger just so I could see what they were posting, but I've never actually really used it.
Yeah.
I have, you guys, I do the stupidest stuff. I have this Jim Shore, they made a set of carolers. So there was like a man, there was a woman, there was a boy, there was a girl, it's cats, dogs. And I have the little boy, and he came to me with a broken arm, and I fixed him. And I left him set on my desk, and I scooted something back the other day, and I couldn't see that he was back behind there, and knocked him over and broke the arm off again.
Oh, no.
And I had just taken pictures of it. So.
Dang it.
I'm going to fix it again. I don't know. Maybe I can do a better job at the repair this time. I don't know. But I just was so mad.
And it was the same thing you repaired, the same part?
Oh, yeah. Same part. Same
That's
arm.
funny.
Same crack. Same spot. Yep. Of course.
Funny.
But why didn't I put that in the bin where it belonged? Why did I just set it here?
Yeah, that's part of the thing, putting it away so you can have it ready and out the way, but have it ready to sell.
Yeah. Well, now I don't even see the arm, actually. So we may be on the hunt for an arm at some point. Ah, jeez.
Okay. I had a really old item that I listed and it sold. Like I just modified the price. Well, I actually put it on a deep discount. It's the only really old item that sold, but it is a Christmas Barbie. So,
Yeah.
you know, what you gonna do?
I wonder.
She's a holiday Barbie 2019 version. Say hello to Barbie.
Hello, Barbie. I
Hello.
saw her.
You're so
Actually, I
pretty.
saw there was a sale I was at, and they had Barbies not in the boxes, and I was like, oh, I don't think I even want to mess with that because I'm guessing they're probably just not very valuable, and I didn't even look them up.
Yeah, I had found the Caucasian version of this one, and it sold for like $25.
Uh-huh.
So this I actually won from like Buffalo Picker.
Oh yeah.
So this is new in the box, and I was gonna put it in here, and you see how it's kind of bulging a little bit.
Yeah.
Would that crush the box, like within the box?
If it got mushed hard enough, I guess. I don't know. Nakoma Finds is here. Hello. Okay, I know I did this the last time Nakoma Finds was here. I don't remember your name.
Good vibes, good vibes.
Do you remember? Do you remember
Mm-mm.
Nakoma's first name?
No.
Yeah, me. I don't either. And I know I asked the last time and I feel terrible. But welcome. We're glad to have you.
Well, I used to have a list, but then we didn't have many people show up anymore that I didn't have to refer to them. Maybe
It's
this
like
will
we knew
fit.
most of them. I'm going to guess it's Paul. Oh, Michael. Yes. See, I should know that. That's my dad's name.
I meant to say it was Michael. I just was busy. What's happened to Michael?
Thanks, Michael. See, he probably remembers last time I was like, oh, I don't remember your name. But no, I know I see him from time to time in other chats, but it's not a name that I see very often. But we're glad you're here. We're trying to get some work done.
Yeah, what are you doing,
And
Michael? Are you getting some work done?
I don't know about you guys. I don't know if it was it yesterday or Monday. I think it was yesterday. I had a really hard time finding something on YouTube to listen to. Usually I can find a live or a decently long, at least half an hour kind of pre-recorded video show. And yesterday I was just having a really hard time trying to find something to listen to. Like I logged into this one live and like nobody was talking. Like it was dead silent. And then the one person says, hang on, I got to take a call. So then that person muted themselves. And so then there was like no sound at all. Like that person must have had some background noise going on. It was just the strangest thing. So, anyhow. Oh, he said at least I say Nakoma correctly. I don't know why I know that name.
Ugh. Okay. Made $19.
Is it a location? You did? 19?
Yeah.
On the doll?
I bought that projector it was like one of those projectors for the ceiling. I paid $8 for it.
Yeah.
So $11 profit because it was a local sale. So
Nice.
yeah. Okay.
I have had I mean I am listing things on Facebook Marketplace for shipping only because I've had the worst luck trying to get people to show up to pick things up. And I don't know why. I don't know why. And it could be, I live in a small area, so maybe that's it. But anyhow, I kept people wasting my time and I'm just like, forget this. Like, I'm just not doing this. I got other things to do.
Yeah.
And usually I have, when I was doing it, and keep in mind, this was probably at least a year and a half ago. When I was doing it, I was meeting people at the grocery store down the street, which is, I mean, literally less than a mile. So it's not like I had to go far. But it was just irritating. Like, I'm sitting here in the middle of this parking lot, like, doing nothing. And then they would
Yeah.
cancel or not show or like leave the conversation. And then you like have no way to connect to them.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yep. That's how they are.
that was
So that's why, I
frustrating.
mean, I know it's not the smartest thing, but that's why I have them meet me at my house, just because then if they don't show up, it's no skin off my back.
Yeah. Okay, Michael. Oh, here. I forgot I could tap on these. Why did I forget that? Okay, there we go. Okay, so Michael said, enjoying some downtime after the craziness that was Halloween. 18,000 in 2 months. That's nice. So now able to ship down the eBay store and rebuild butter. Wow. That is
Nice.
crazy
Well,
good.
did you liquidate your stuff or just had good sales?
Yeah, like what were you selling?
Maybe Halloween stuff.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of Halloween
Oh,
stuff
that would
on
make
dollar
sense.
bins, and I was tempted to buy like the costumes and all that at $1, but I was like, no, because I will literally hold those for a year, and I'm not
Yeah.
ready to do that yet.
Yeah. I have some Halloween pieces, but it's decorations. It's like string lights. I'm trying to think of things that didn't sell. I know I still have a string of pumpkin lights. Like some Harry Potter glasses, like just like accessories. I don't have any like full on costumes or anything. And then that might be it. Yeah. Oh, that's right. He ran the Spirit Halloween. I remember seeing that. He was showing when they were setting up
Yeah,
a
yeah,
Spirit
yeah.
Halloween
Okay.
store. Do you remember that?
Yep.
Okay, I remember now. That's why. Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
didn't
nice though.
realize though that I thought you were just kind of like helping out with the store. I didn't realize that was your business.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
That's
I
nice
would
though.
like
You get
to,
that little burst of income right before the
yeah.
holidays. And that is not a little burst of income. 18 grand is not a little burst.
Mm-mm.
But it is a nice burst of income right before the holidays. That's awesome. Yeah.
Burst. Okay.
Burst.
Review
Increase.
purchase $44 in shipping.
I remember that.
You gotta pay shipping so you can get the item out. So yesterday on social media, someone
Yes.
posted a post with a bunch of they're like missing your mail, and then like this might be why. And the guy was driving down one of the highways, and it's kind of like, I don't know, a 4-lane highway with ditches, right? It wasn't a massive freeway. But he was driving down and he saw a mailman walking with a box. And he thought, well, that's kind of strange because it wasn't in front of a business and it wasn't in front of a house. It was like a field. So
Yeah.
he turned, it made him just think, well, that was weird. What's going on? So he turned around to go back and the mailman had left. So he went in the direction that he was carrying the boxes. The guy ditched them um, behind a fence in a field. And it was like 5 boxes, like 3 of those regular size, like these, full of mail. And
Yeah.
then some longer rectangular ones, 2 of those full. So the guy loaded them in his car and took them to the local that I work at, live in, my town's post office, because I
Yeah.
guess it was in my town. And I was like, holy hell, this guy just ditched all this mail. And it wasn't packages, it looked more like mail, but I'm like, people are sending money and grandkid notes and like, so
Right.
I sent it to Kelly and he's like, they should have taken it to the police, not the post office. I was
Well,
like,
did they record it?
well, someone else said they called the post office to find out what's being done about it, and they said they're investigating it. And I was like, Kelly, you have a good point. So I called the police and I was like, I don't know if you guys know this, but it's a federal offense what he did. And I'm sure the post office is handling it, but I don't think they should be the only ones involved in this. This is a federal offense. It needs to be investigated. He's like, we'll
Right.
definitely look into it, but To be honest, we can't really prove that it was his. I said, actually, you can, because the mail in those boxes belong to a specific route. The addresses are
Right.
on there. One person owns that route. So unless he called and reported his truck stolen or the contents of it before this guy found the mail, then he's guilty, or she, right? Like,
Right.
I said, we know. So look into it. He said, okay.
That is insane.
Yeah. Yeah. I was going to see, I have the photos.
I just want to say good morning to Jay Wonders. I think that's a new name here. I don't think I've seen that one. So welcome. Thanks for stopping in. We are just trying to get some work done in between post office drama.
I know, right? Good morning.
Good morning. Okay, Michael says,
Yeah.
proud of the fact that we raised $23,000 for Children's Hospital. That's awesome. Oh, wow. The goal was only 5.6. Blue Dino Finds raised 5,000 all in this one. That is awesome. Of course.
Heck yeah. Congratulations.
So many needs out there. That's a good one. Okay. Post office does not prosecute or pursue. You have to contact the police directly. So you did the right thing. The other thing you can do too is you can go on to the post office website and file a complaint with the Postmaster General.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm not.
That's the other
A
thing.
lot of people were like, I wanted to thank the guy for, returning the mail and all that.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
had disabled the comments on the post that he made. And I told the cop, I was like, hey, this is all over social media. And I know it sounds stupid to say that, but, I mean, they hiked the rates so we can, they could deliver our packages, but they have employees ditching it. It's not cool.
Yeah. No,
So.
that is, I mean, it's unbelievable. Like, I can't believe you're like telling me that this is like real. That is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, why are we doing that?
Here it is. I can share my desktop.
Okay, hang on. It's asking me to click on it here. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, so this is what he's like saying, waiting for the mail. This is, basically what happened. And here's the photo. So like there's kind of the location. You could see it's pretty remote. And there's the boxes. And so he loaded it all up in his car. There's 1, 2, 3 regular bins and then 2 long ones.
Yeah.
Cool. So don't tell me you can't figure out who that was, right?
Yeah, no, that's very
crazy?
obvious. Hey, Paul.
Hey, Paul.
Welcome.
Hey, Paul. Oh my gosh. Oh. Don't you love it when you got a whole bunch of shipping labels?
That's an awesome feeling. I think I have like 4 waiting to go out today, but since I'm on 2-day shipping, I'm gonna wait till tomorrow.
Yeah,
I have one more that I'm really hoping they're gonna pay for it before I pack everything else up. Okay, so I have this nasty. I mean, it is gross, guys. I'm not even. I bought it in. I bought it in a lot of toys, and it wasn't what I was after. Of course, you know how the story always goes that way, right?
Yeah.
I think there were some dolls in there that I needed or wanted, and then I started looking up this animal, and like people were like, "Hey, that's one of those 1950s Russian dolls." Well, it's actually not a Russian. Mine's unlabeled, and I don't even know if it's if it's Russian, or there were 2 other companies that it was possibly made, but it's not a Russian. Anyhow, the fur on it is discolored, so I'll just show you this. Like, that's supposed to be white.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so that's supposed to be white, right?
Yeah.
And it doesn't have any odor, which is good. So I don't know if it's just I don't know why it's discolored, but like the paint's worn off the nose, and like you can find these in like immaculate condition, right? And to me, it looks like incredibly plain. Well, I looked it up. This doll, bear, whatever it is in good condition is going for $250. Now, this
Wow.
has been sitting here since, this came with the Barbies. Remember the Barbie stuff I got?
Oh,
This
yeah.
is in one of the toy lots that the Barbies came in. Okay, so
wow.
that's how long this has been sitting here. And I posted it. I thought, well, obviously I'm not going to get $250 out of it. So I put it up for 75. I made, very complete notes about the condition of it. And somebody offered me 60. And I should have looked, because in those 3 hours, there were 3 watchers and a bunch of views. And I didn't look at that before I accepted the $60 offer. I just thought, this is a piece of crap. I'm going to take $60 for it, right?
Yeah.
Because my whole spend that day at the auction was like $250. So for one thing to get me 60, I was like, okay, I'll take it. But now the person hasn't paid.
Oh, geez.
But at least I know if that person doesn't pay, there is interest in it, and I will raise the price. But it was my bad. I just didn't go back in and look to see that there were that many watchers and views on it. Okay, Paul says, wear it like a sash, Gail. I don't know what that means. Do you?
I just messed something up here. I'm sorry. What?
Paul said, wear it like a sash. Oh, your list of labels.
Oh,
never mind.
Yeah, I just realized that this one label printed parcel post.
Oh,
that's not media mail, is it? Okay, never mind.
No,
I saw the
that's
X
ground.
here, and I thought, "Oh crap! This is not media." But it can go parcel post. Mm-hmm. Okay, shit. I mean, I'm sorry.
You're fine.
That means I can't Frankenbox it with my things, then, can I? I can't use the priority mail.
Parcel post is just like it's just going ground instead of first class.
Well, no, I know, but I Frankenbox with the priority mail bag.
No, it's not priority prices. No.
So I have to unbox it.
Yeah. Or you can do with the last lady that sent me stuff in a priority mailbox and just put a plastic bag over top of it.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so they're both saying cancel and relist it. So I've got to wait 3 days so I don't get a ding on my account before I can report the buyer.
Dang it.
Hey,
that explains why this was only $10 and it was £4.
Yeah. So the other Paul
is here. They'll be able to see this through my poly bag, so.
Oh, they can see it through there, yeah.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, and it's already done.
Yeah. Okay, so let me ask you guys. So, I mean, obviously, if I went in and canceled the sale and did it and took the ding, I don't want to take the ding on my account. That's the problem. So, if I went in and put buyer requested the cancel, how often do you do that when the buyer hasn't actually requested the cancel? Because I'm looking at 24 hours that the buyer hasn't paid. I know I've got at least 3 more days before eBay will cancel the sale. You know what I mean? No. So, how long do you just wait the 3 days?
They have 48 hours to pay on best offer. And then.
Oh, really?
After 48 hours is when they send them a notice saying, hey, you've got 48 hours or we're canceling it. That's when you can cancel and relist. So.
Gotcha.
But they technically have 4 days, basically. But you could be like, hey, did you want this? If not, we'll cancel the order in the next 24 hours, maybe. And then if you don't get a response or payment by then, maybe you won't get dinged and just say canceled at buyer's request. Because if there's no response, then technically.
Okay, I'm going to message them now because I don't feel like waiting on this. If I can get it sold and paid for, I'd rather just be done with it.
Yeah. Okay, let's see.
So what do you just say? Hey, thanks for the offer. Do you still want this? How do you word that?
Yeah, I'd be like, hey, I accepted your offer, still haven't received your payment. Would you like to cancel if it's not paid for within, by whatever time tomorrow, then you'll cancel and then see if you get a response from them. I mean, I don't know that I would out front cancel without that. Oh,
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay, so they're thinking after 48 hours I can click even if the buyer hasn't paid. Okay, gotcha. I guess I'm just used to like the when they buy something and then it's like 4 days later, like you're still waiting for them to pay for it without. Okay, this one I did accept on a best offer, so I'm gonna send them just a note that says, "Hey, thanks for the offer. Item is showing unpaid. Would you like to cancel?" Let me do that. Yeah, because I mean, I took the $60 offer like real quick. Yo, punk, either you pay for the issue or I'm canceling. Yeah, I like that better. No,
Yeah.
I took the offer real quick on it because I thought, this crappy looking bear, like, who's going to pay me more? I put it out there at 75, but like when somebody offered 60, I was like, yep, let's get this thing out of here. And now it's not paid.
And I have them do the unpaid case within 48 hours because that's the shortest amount of time.
Yeah.
What's their feedback? They have high feedback?
No, I think this person was new. They had like 5.
Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, they only have a few things for sale in their store. They only have a few feedback for sales, but it was all good. They had like the 5, or maybe it was like 5 feedback from being a buyer and like a couple from being a seller. But they all said, immediate payment, thanks, perfect transaction, stuff like that. So,
yeah.
I mean, anyhow, I was all excited that it sold because it's really crappy looking and now it's still sitting here.
Yeah, well, just try to honor it. And I was wondering because, like, sometimes those with like 1,000 feedback, those are the worst at paying on time. They wait till like the 11th hour. Sorry.
Yeah, they know how to play the system.
I'm like, you guys do this. You should know what it's like. Why are you making us wait?
And then I got a return request, which is fine because I have buyer pays returns. This is what I do not understand. Okay, this buyer bought a miniature thimble-sized bell and wrote in the request for return that it wasn't the correct size. Well, there's all kinds of measurements in the title and in the pictures and in the description. So I thought, okay, well, that's, obviously that's on them because they chose the reason does not fit for why they wanted to return it, which is fine. But here's this person. So they've spent like $5 to get it shipped to them, $10 for the bell. They're paying $5 for it to come back. They're only getting a return of $10. So they've spent $10 to ship this thing back and forth. Wouldn't you just keep it at that point? I mean, it just, I don't know. I guess I'm the kind of person where I will just keep it and pass it to somebody else, or
Yeah.
if it's not free returns, I'm probably not going to return something. All right, Paul said the worst is when you instantly accept the offer and then they don't pay right then. Like, hello, we know you're on the phone and you just sent the offer. Yes, and that's what mine was. That offer couldn't have been there for more than a minute before I turned that on and accepted it. So that's super frustrating. Like they were still in the app.
Yeah.
But,
well,
people don't use logic.
that
Absolutely.
There's that rumor eBay's starting to make it immediate pay. So
They are rolling out a trial of the immediate pay. Yeah.
Yeah. So
excuse me. I know some people have experienced it. Yeah. So I'm hoping the immediate pay starts up pretty quick. I mean, I've got 3 or 4 other sales here that like people like bought stuff from me. So I have 3 other sales here that people bought stuff right away and paid for it when they bought it. Gail, I have an announcement.
Okay.
My 90-day total went over 8,000.
Woo! Yay!
Okay, so for all of you that are
Congratulations.
listening, back Gail and I were talking about this before we came on live today. Back in mid-July, my 90-day sale total was sitting around 6,000. And so I've been just hovering right below 8,000, just kind of waiting to see if it was going to go over. And it has gone over today, which is really awesome. We were kind of like talking about like, you know, are we seeing an increase in sales due to fourth quarter, which is awesome. You know, sometimes we expect that, but the kinds of things that I sell, you don't typically necessarily get that fourth quarter rush. Like some of the people that sell like newer products or different, more, um, what's the word? Contemporary items, I guess. I sell so much vintage crap, but anyhow, I've just been seeing a steady increase in my 90-day, and I've been pretty excited about it. You know, I've done some better sourcing. I've been looking at some different brands, paying up a little bit. So yeah, it's paying off. Thank you, Paul and Michael. I appreciate that. So that's been. I hadn't paid too much attention to my 90-day total. I don't know, for some reason, right around that 6,000 mark, I kind of like took a little bit more interest in it. And so I've just been kind of watching it, and it's been growing. You know, it's had kind of a little bit of fluctuation, some ups and downs. And I just noticed now when I went to look at those sales, I'm over 8,000. So woohoo, that's pretty cool. It was funny because when I was right below, Michael says my 90-day is 23 right now.
Really?
when I
$23.
was when I was right below 6,000, I had put a post on Instagram, and I usually don't talk about this stuff like that money wise on Instagram, but I was like, oh my gosh, I'm like so close to getting over to 6,000, and I don't know, it was like a couple dollars away. It was like absolutely ridiculous, but I had been that like within that like that $20 range for like a couple of weeks, and it was driving me crazy. So I posted about it on Instagram, and Kayla over at the Homeschooling Picker, she went on and bought some little ceramic mushrooms that I had in the store that finally put me over that. And it just seems like ever since that happened, like my 90-day total has been kind of moving faster. So I'm gonna blame that on her, my success for that one. I'm sure she'll take the blame for that, right? Of all the things.
Mine's at just over 6,100, and when I
Yeah.
started doing this full time, it was like 3,200, I think,
Oh wow.
or
Yeah.
3,600. So almost doubled.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm happy about that.
Look, Gail, here's the missing arm. You see? He's
That's
supposed
yeah.
to have a songbook here that he's like singing with. Oh, there it is. Look. Look, I found it.
Oh, I didn't know you couldn't find the arm.
Yeah, no, I couldn't find here. All
That's funny. It
right,
looks
you
like
guys,
it's
I got
being break. So people will still buy it.
yeah, it'll
Okay.
sell for about half the price that it normally does. I probably could have got 45 if it was in good condition. I'll probably
Yeah.
only get about 20, which is fine. I mean, I didn't pay that
Mhm.
much for him, so but the fact that this is the second time I'm having to glue this back on kind of sucks. But oh, let me
You might
share with
have to
you
use a
guys what
better
I've been
glue.
using. Huh?
You might need to use a better glue.
No, I just he got knocked over. And he hit hard. It's not the glue. And speaking of the glue, um Paul, he was talking about $23.
I don't believe it.
um
Because 90 days includes the Halloween, doesn't it?
no, because the Halloween was at the store, didn't go through eBay.
Oh, okay, got you.
Um so I used to swear by E6000 glue, which I still believe does a good job in certain situations. But my husband brought this home for me, and I can't remember why. Um, I don't know. The E6000, I was trying to work with it on something, and it was like drying too fast, and it wasn't working. I was getting frustrated. So anyhow, my husband brought this home. It's called Loctite,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a super glue, but it's the gel.
Right.
This is the best stuff ever. So I have really appreciated that. If you guys are looking for something. Okay, so Michael said, found a busted up Hummel at the bins for 10 cents and sold it for $10. Yeah. Depending on which Hummel it is. There is a very strange group of collectors for Hummels. There are some that will only buy the originals. But then at the time that Hummels were being made, there was actually a company that was making knockoffs. And there are people that actually collect the knockoffs. So even if you see a piece that looks like a Hummel, but it's like plastic or resin and not the ceramic, definitely go ahead and look them up.
What's a Hummel?
Hummel are they're little German figurines. They're all really
Okay.
super cute, rounded, chubby cheek face, red cheeks, little kids. Most of them are in rustic scenery, like with the girls that wear the it's not a bandana. What is it when you take your fabric and turn it into a triangle and wrap it around your hair?
Yeah. So it's a bandana done like that, but I don't
I
know.
can't think of it.
Yeah.
But anyhow, they're rural rustic scenery with children and wheelbarrows and puppies and fences, and so they're
Yeah.
once you've seen one, you've got an idea of what you're looking for because they're all pretty much the same.
And they do pretty well.
Yeah, most of them do pretty well. They also have and they're all really well marked too. That's the other thing that's helpful. But they make other pieces too. Actually, I have one of their nativities that I need to get it listed right now because it's worth about $500. So yeah, but most Hummels will have some kind of value. There's some that are a little bit more common that are in that $10 range. But if you're buying them for 10 cents,
Yeah.
but I just like to always remind everybody about the fake Hummels because a lot of people don't realize that they should look up the fake ones. They just go, "Oh, this is so not real," and they'll put it back. But yeah, even the fake ones, there's a market for those. Oddly enough, some people only buy the
Yeah.
fake ones.
I guess there's certain markings to know if it's fake or not, huh?
They're not marked Hummel. They just
Okay.
look like.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay, Michael said a German nun sketched the children. Goebel issued them as ceramic figurines. Okay, yeah, so some of them will be marked with that Goebel name, and some of them will say Hummel on them.
Cool. Gotcha.
Yeah, I always forget about the Goebel name on them. I just assume when I see a Goebel that it's a Hummel. Just because I've dealt with them so much. There's a little girl with a basket that does really well a lot of times, and then the little girl and the boy looking over the fence. A lot of times you'll see the children from the back side also. I've got some here. I'll grab one and show you guys. It's actually an embroidery. It's not even the actual figurines. But the pictures, the figurines, the crafts, all of everything, Goebel Hummel has some value to it. Oh, this guy must have a chip out of his arm because this isn't quite lining up. Either that or I just suck at repairs. That could be it too. Oh boy, I am not lying. He is missing. I think yeah, there's definitely some chips missing out of this. And now I have super glue on my finger.
At least you didn't put
Maybe
in
I
your eye
must.
like Trixie did that one time.
No, I'm not putting in my eye.
It was
The
crazy.
Little Boy with the Guitar is another popular one. Yeah, there is a lamp with a little boy with the guitar that sells really well too. If you can find that one. Hang on, I'll grab you. I know where I've got some of those pieces at.
This will be in 14 ounces.
Of course, as soon as I say that, I won't be able to find them, right? Maybe it's this one. All right, buddy, watch out.
I really don't like these stiff bubble mailers.
You don't like that one?
I don't like these stiff ones.
Why?
I just don't like them. I like them to have some flexibility. These things don't like to bend at all.
So here's a cross stitch of one. I'm going to do this. Oops.
Okay.
So there's that one. The peach tree and the pear tree are pretty popular too. You'll see those in a lot of the figurines.
Yeah.
I know I've got a big cross stitch somewhere because every time I open that bin with that frame in it, I'm like, oh my god, I have to move. Oh, it's down at the bottom. So anyhow, but they all have a very distinctive style to them. Oh, you know what? Where's my box? I bought some stuff on Saturday. Where is that at? I bought I found a kind of unique piece that was a Hummel, and I wouldn't have bought it normally because it's Avon. So they had an Avon Hull collaboration, but they're not colored; they're clear. They're frosted, which is really unusual too. But they have the signature on it. So I don't even know if you guys are going to be able to see the signature, but the signature is very distinct. I don't know if you can you guys see that?
A little bit. Oh, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, it's almost just like that zigzag line.
Yep. But it says Hummel.
But this says MJ Hummel at the beginning. There it is.
Yeah.
So that it's a very distinct signature. And then these are lead crystal from Avon. And then you this right here, I don't know if you can see it, but it says Goebel. And it's got the year beside it.
Okay.
They're really good about marking the year on all of their items too. So anyhow, typically something from Avon like this I would not have grabbed, but the Hummel signature caught my eye. So that's something to watch out for.
And what would that
let me you know what, I didn't even comp them out. The Church Bazaar was selling them 3 for $1, so I just bought them.
Yeah, and I'm just curious because, like we were talking, it's like I don't, if I hear stuff like that, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go any Hummel, I'm gonna buy it, But if it sells for 10, I really don't want to buy it because I don't want to spend the time on it. So
Gotcha.
I'm trying to be careful not to buy stuff that's like this sweater. It was part of a lot of stuff that I bought, so I went ahead and listed it, but I only sold it for $10, So I'm like, it's really not, all this is not worth my time right here.
Yeah. So here's an embroidery that somebody did from a kit that's from Hummel.
Okay.
You can see the signature there.
Yeah. Yep.
But again, the fence, the kids, they're chubby. Yeah. That's pretty standard for them.
Okay.
So anyhow, I bought a bunch of Hummels at an auction, and the embroideries were in with it. And I've had these for quite a while, so I'm not holding out too much hope for the embroidery to sell.
So I went to the Benz Saturday. Did I tell you about my I Love Lucy? I had a collection set of DVDs that they had at the Benz, right, for $1. Yep. And this is what it looks like. It's just I Love Lucy DVD set. And they had, when I went before, they had I found 6 and I sold them all within a week, right, for 38 and change.
Yeah.
And so I was like, man, I wish I had more. So the next time I went, my nemesis. I call her my nemesis because she's also a reseller. She brings her
Yeah.
kids and her husband. And she had like 4 in her bag, and I didn't see any. I was like, dang it. Because she had grabbed 2. And she's like, oh, I love Lucy. She's like, my mom loves these. I'm going to get 2. And there was like 4 in that bin. And I just like loaded them because I was looking for them already. So
Yeah.
I think I tipped her off, but she probably would have looked it up anyway. So Sunday or Saturday on $8 day, I go with all my stuff ready to check out. And one of these was sitting on the counter. I was like, and I had already paid, right? I was like, oh, I'll take it, because I know they're going to sell fast. And
Yeah.
then, so she rings me up. I'm getting ready to go. And this guy walks up. He saw me buy this. He went and got another one and put it to replace it. And I was like, I'll take that one too. He was like, well, we have a lot in the back. And I was like, I'll take them all. And I did make a video. It's to be edited, but I got almost 40 of these.
Really?
And
they're selling for 36?
Yeah, within 24 hours, I sold 5. I packaged up 3 today. So, and what did I got it on Saturday? So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So far, like in 3 days, I've sold 8 at $38. So I'm close to making my money back for the whole lot, but
So remind me how much you paid for each set?
8.
Okay.
And the guy's like, well, we get a lot of stuff that, sometimes are like this where they're liquidating and we get a lot of the same item and we just kind of randomly throw them out here and there. And they said, next time, just ask us what we have. And so I did all that. And then I left and I was like, why didn't I go on $3 day or $1 day and say, do you have any more of these in the back and get them for $1?
Yes.
So I did go yesterday because I had to be there for, I had to go meet the guy for the dialysis machine I was selling. So I was like, I'm going to go by there. And then when I asked them at the register, I was like, yeah, what, do you have? Because they had like the Godfather trilogy DVD set, which at $8 is too high, like for comp. Like you could sell them for maybe 23. So I was like, I'm not paying 8 for maybe selling at 23, but I'll go on $1 day. Right. And they're like, oh no, if it's not out here, we don't do it. So they were trying to change their tune. So anyway, when I go on tomorrow, I'm going to say, do you have any of X in the back? And I did ask them yesterday, did they find any more of these? They said no, but we can call our other store and see if they have any. And I was like, I might actually have them do that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just worried because Christmas time is, maybe it's only a Christmas thing,
Okay.
I think they'll sell eventually. If they don't sell by Christmas and it slows down, I think it will eventually sell. It may just take a while.
Right.
Maybe. I don't know. But some of them, like this one, they're all new, but this one has a cut in the paper.
Okay.
Like someone opened the box. So I'm selling this for like $4 off. Right. And then I have some that when you move it, you can hear the discs are loose.
Yeah.
So I don't know, would y'all just sell it as new like the others, or would you do a separate listing saying that these are loose and maybe damaged? What would y'all do? Because I have like 8 of those.
Yeah.
6 to 8 of them are loose, and then like sometimes you can hear a little bit of plastic, like that thing that holds the disc there broke off.
Yeah.
What would y'all do?
I sell so few new in box items. I guess my instinct would be just to sell it, but I could be wrong.
Because I did say, like, I took a picture of one where the plastic is off, like just drooping, and I had made a comment that these are all new, still sealed, unopened, but as in the last picture, some may have it broke off.
Yeah.
Right. And so I did disclose that. So if there's imperfections and it's not full seal, then I don't worry about that. And if I take an offer on some of them, then I'll just give them the damaged one. Yeah. But I don't know. I almost feel like I should disclose it because you can hear it rattling, but there's nothing to prevent this. from getting loose in the shipping and ending
That's
up
true.
in it. So the way I see it, maybe it wasn't that way when I sent it, you know? I don't know.
I mean, how many people are going to care that it sounds loose?
Well, the thing is, it could scratch it. They could be getting scratched while they're in transit.
Okay.
This may be loose from holder sale as new in box. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I thought about saying that this is new when shipped. Keep in mind, like during shipping, they may become loose. I don't know, which is kind of common sense, but
Yeah.
okay. So yeah, that was a major score, and I have an
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed Xbox game that I bought. I think I told you a bunch at $8. Kind of regretfully, I'm selling them for like 26, but it's slow. So I'm going on because they did tell me they had a lot of those in the back. So I'm going tomorrow and I'm gonna be like, "You got those in the back? I'll take them all." Because for $1, it's worth
For a
it.
dollar.
Yeah, because then I
Yeah.
could lower my price and sell them faster.
So it looks like I can sell the pair of these for 24.
Okay,
So for 33 cents, 66 cents, basically I spent for both of them.
nice. Okay,
That's pretty good.
that's worth
Yeah.
it for sure.
Yeah.
I had an offer for $8 on my leaf plate, and I was asking like 12, and I countered at 10, and they haven't done anything yet. I probably should have taken the 8, huh?
I I have some $8 plates um, that I'm finding are more common than I realized. And somebody offered me $1 a piece for them. And I was like, no, just go away. I
Yeah,
countered at
like
7.
I would rather just throw them away than
Yeah.
go through the trouble to ship you something you're not willing to pay anything for.
Yeah. I countered at 7. I heard no more. So that's
Yeah.
okay. But Paul has a good point. There's no common sense in reselling.
Yeah, I saw that. I
Unfortunately.
Yeah, someone offered me on a really old item that I forgot I had. It was like $8 free shipping. It was a shirt that weighs 8 ounces. So they offered 6. I'm like, decline. I'm like, this 8 is with free shipping. So I deleted the
Right.
listing and relisted on all platforms at 8 plus shipping. So
Okay.
we'll see. Maybe it'll sell because I touched it.
Oh, speaking of, okay, so Gail and I had a conversation the other day about, how like sometimes you're like rearranging your inventory or you run into something when you're pulling something else out, like just because you touched it and you're like, oh, I forgot I had this, and then all of a sudden it sells. So I have this bin of mostly Mark Martin NASCAR memorabilia, and it's a little bit of everything. It is dolls, it is cars of all different sizes. I actually bought the lot to give my husband the t-shirts for Christmas last year, and I have sold nothing. I haven't sold a single keychain. There
Oh,
were
no.
picture frames in there, just all kinds of stuff, magazines. Nothing out of that lot has sold.
Oh, man.
But there were a couple of other old items that all of a sudden started selling, and they were things that I had moved from one bin to another last week, but nothing from the NASCAR lot. Let me see here real quick. I mean, it was just random stuff. Okay, a set of thimbles, some candles that I know I've had for a year, a little precious moments ornament, and a miniature. It's like for a model train display, but it's an excavator, so it goes like on the side, just to kind of enhance the scene of whatever the railroad is going through. So all of a sudden, like all of this random stuff started selling,
Yeah.
but not the NASCAR stuff. Just wanted to give you an update on that.
Yeah. I was wondering if that
NASCAR
was going to
pieces are not selling.
maybe you should just do a lot. Do it as a lot like we talked about.
Well, and I've got it in some smaller lots, but I may end up just doing that in one big lot. Okay, this young man's arm repair is looking worse than before. So I think something chipped off when it fell this time.
I guess I'm gonna have to throw this ring light away. I can't get it to come on
It's
and
not
stay.
coming on at all.
Well, I might can get it on and it'll go dim, but then if I turn the knob at all, it'll shut off.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, like if I mess with it, it'll come on. I bought another one, which I love that one because it's just a switch I turn on and off, not a knob. Hey, Tracy. God.
So Paul says he's going to go touch everything in the warehouse. And Tracy says, stop touching yourself, Paul. Hey,
Well, I hope
Tracy.
that shirt that I just touched sells. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Tracy.
Can we talk about Tracy's cute hat she had on? Did you see that? I think, was it last night? The little brown hat she had on? It was really cute, Tracy, by the way. The problem is like their live comes on like right when I'm just like trying to stay awake to like watch their live, and it's too late for me to be up.
Yeah.
So I usually catch like the beginning of it, but I did not see much of that one. I remember thinking I should probably grab the keyboard because I was watching on my iPad and I have a little keyboard that I can use for the iPad. And I kept thinking I should grab that keyboard and type Tracy a message, but I don't think I ever did.
Well, shoot. I can't get this to work. I guess I'll throw it away.
Do you have a different light that you can use then?
Yeah, but I was like, this is kind of convenient to have this one set up where when I'm hanging something up, I can just photograph it. But
that's why I love my light box because I just click it on and all the lights are in there and it's white and there's no setup.
Yeah.
Oh, Tracy said that's her favorite hat in the whole wide world. It was really cute. After searching for another like it, but they're never the same fit. Yeah, I know. Once you find something that's like awesome like that, it's hard to replace it.
Hey, Tracy, one day will you show me how you set up your Facebook for business? Because I'm pretty sure I set mine up a while back ago, and when I was trying to do listings, I was like Aaron was talking about with Instagram, like I'm really struggling to try to figure it out. Like it's not easy like doing it on a personal page, and I don't know if I just did something wrong or what, but I know they're not doing fees and they're doing free shipping. So, and also, do you have to advertise that page or does it go through the marketplace like everything else? Just curious.
Every time I open my Facebook marketplace, it asks me if I want a business page. And I'm like, no, I don't.
Yeah, I think I already have one. I just don't think I set it up right. Or I don't know what I did wrong.
Yeah. I guess I do have a business page, but I don't use it. And I'm selling under my name and not under my business.
Yeah, I am too. And I just need to be able to do it. It's a game. You do want, yeah. Well, and they're offering free shipping for your buyers and they're offering no fees. I mean, it's only 5% anyway, but
I did see that. Yeah. Okay. Paul says you do want a business page. It's a game changer.
Yeah.
It doesn't advertise anything on Facebook, but gets tons of sales. Oh, okay. So they're showing your stuff more.
You don't want business page. You do want a business page, Aaron. Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't done it yet. Oh, I thought you were saying it was really easy and you were doing it. Go from there. Okay.
I don't.
Oh, I thought you were saying that. I thought you were saying that you had done it and it was easy. I was like, I need to figure it out. I was going to see if you'd take time to help me if I needed help.
Yeah, I know when I set up my business page, like it's not hard to set up a business page, but I don't know how much of a pain in the butt it's going to be to switch everything that I'm selling under my name and switch it over to selling it under the business. I should really take a few minutes and mess with it, but I have not.
Yeah, maybe I'll take a look at it this afternoon then.
Oh, Tommy said it was easy.
Oh, well, maybe Tommy will help then.
So, yeah, I know. Basically, because it's been so long since I did it, because I used the Rebel Junk name for a different business before. And so that I know when we set up that page, like literally you just went in, like you put in your business name, you connected it to your personal account, and then you like filled in like if you had a physical location, if you had a phone number, if you had hours, like things like that.
Right.
But I don't think there was too much else to it.
But yeah, but when I tried to create a listing, it just wasn't, it was complicated for me. Like, I don't know. You know how just some things you're like, oh, that was easy. Like, there was nothing easy about it. I'm like, I have to be doing this wrong.
Good morning, Jen.
Yeah, Paul, you want to jump on and help us? Hey, Jen. Good morning.
JC said there's no hope except for Paul.
No. Okay, so I'm looking for pages. Here it is. Okay, my chunky cat. I have 1 like and 1 follow. So apparently I do have it. So it's a page. That means it's your business page.
Think so.
Because there's a shop. And I have my items here. So you don't have to advertise, Paul. Like, I see an item and I don't know how to delete it. And I'm trying to. Why they got other people's listings on my page? That's just rude.
Well, okay. Well, no, because if you go into eBay and like you look at your item and you scroll down, there's other suggested items.
Still rude. Okay, so like there's not a delete option. I can change the quantity. No ads. Let's see here. Paul. So I did list a couple of things. And there's like no one bought anything. Keep your shop active. Go to Catalog and Commerce Manager to upload products. So you can upload. Now manage one business at a time. Find your shop page.
Paul and Jen are going to sell ice cream. I'm in for that.
Oh, I see where I can delete it now in Commerce Manager. You might could do that for the winter.
The best. Oh my gosh, can you imagine going somewhere named Lick for your ice cream?
Leg before it drips.
I need some coffee, you guys. Holy moly.
Get you some. Okay, so let me make this a book. Add bookmark. Facebook. Okay, cool. I've never made a sale from this one, so I don't even know. In stock.
Okay, nobody texts me for like weeks, and then I go live and I've got, 6 messages.
Okay, so I don't know. I see the item, but it doesn't show anything about shipping where you could put the weight or anything.
There's a lot of licks going on in the comments right now. I just want you to know. I know you're concentrating on business, but they are not.
That's usually how it works out.
And Tracy has now gone topless. So we've lost them all.
I almost feel like it would be a waste of time to set up items if, I don't know, add one item. I'm going to give it a try and see. Your shipping options.
Tracy, you're going to want a lot of packing paper too. So even if you get, just big bubbles like once around, if you have small bubbles and then you get big bubbles once around, if you stash it with paper all around it, it should be fine. What's the lamp made out of? It's like ceramic. I mean, if it's metal, it's fine. Ceramic, you're going to want the paper. Or glass, you'll want the paper. But once around, if you get small bubbles and then big bubbles and then you have some paper, some amount of paper around it, it'll be fine. Okay, I'm going to see if I can pull up my Facebook and look at what you're looking at on here. So did you go into your business account or you're going into the selling page on Marketplace first? Where do you start at?
I'm in the business. I went to what they were saying into the business page. And so I'm trying to add it, additional images, and it won't let me add any more than one at a time. Like, well, to me,
that doesn't make any sense, right?
Yeah, no, it's not working. That's why I'm saying this is so frustrating, because it's not that's the struggle that I had before. Like, I don't want to go in and say, choose this image, browse, choose this image, because I don't know about you, but my stuff is not all in the same place. You had to click it.
Okay, Paul wants to know, is business account and business page the same?
Well, I don't know. Don't you have it, Paul?
Oh, shoot. That's not what I wanted. Hang on. Let me go back here and look. Yes. Okay. Your business account and your business page it's basically the same thing. It's a different profile. So you still log in as yourself and you just switch your profile.
But adding an item, Paul, when you're adding an item, do you have to add one image at a time, or can you drop them multiple items?
All right, let me find I'm looking for my I don't know how to get to Marketplace on my business account.
Well, you don't go to Marketplace, do you?
No, it doesn't give me the option to. So how do you do that then?
Pages. You go to Pages on Facebook is what they were saying.
Okay, but I went to my Pages and I chose my business page. But now how do I list something then? Because I don't see Marketplace on here.
And it's not.
Oh, wait, is this? Maybe this is it. No, that's gaming.
It's perfectly transferred
gaming,
to me.
Groups, watch, memory sync, professional dashboard. Is that it? No, that's not it. I don't know how to list from here, guys. Pages, ads manager, climate. I've got a climate science center. I don't know what to do with that. But I do not have any Marketplace on my professional page. Okay. That's the other Paul. Oh. Hey, Jennifer. Thanks for joining us. We're trying to figure out Facebook Marketplace for business pages. Oh, okay. So Paul Flippin' Sports Guy says that List perfectly transfers everything for him. So you might try that.
So I have to set it up with List perfectly, because I do now, but it goes to my personal page.
Okay. Let me go back to my personal page and see if it'll put me back to Marketplace and figure out from there. That's so strange, though. Marketplace, my account. This is usually where it asks me if I want a business account.
Because the shipping, And shipping comes up, just says standard shipping, $3.75, 1 to 3 days. Like, it's not asking me for the weight, and it's asking for a tax category. Like, so
Do you
how
want
does
to
it
put?
go?
Do you want to share your screen?
Okay.
It's up to you. You don't have to. Okay, so when I log in as me, as a person, not as a business, and I click on Marketplace, at the top, every time I log in, there's this banner and it says sell as a business on Marketplace. We're waiving the 5% selling fee through June 30th of 2022. And then there's a bar and it says set up your business. So I'm going to click on that and see what happens.
Can you
Nothing
approve this?
happened. Yes.
Okay. So let's see here. So like I was in here and I have to, like, if I go to add images, it won't let me do multiple images. See how it's just,
What if you use the control button?
that's what I'm doing.
Oh,
I'm hitting control while I click on each one of those. So I did one at a time, which is a pain in the butt. I put in like a description, the amount, condition, and then next. And then I have in stock, I said 5. And then it's female. I've just basically filled in the information. But on shipping, this is the only thing that pulls up. All shipping options listed are applied to all items in your category. Oh, good Lord. So there, I have options. So I guess this is where it would be under shipping. What the hell?
I don't know, dude. Like, I think for Facebook Marketplace, I'm just going to leave mine alone because literally when I click on the button that says set up your business, it does nothing. I don't know if there's a pop-up blocker or something that's happening. But I'm not going to mess with it if it's going to be a pain in the butt. At least not right now. Maybe later, huh?
Yeah.
All right, let me open this up and see. Oh, so it's asking. Oh, okay, and that's for the business side of it. I don't want to mess with all that. Oh, yeah, Alaska.
Offer standard base rate $3. No, 4. It's 4 now for a 4 ounce or 8.
You hear my dogs? Oh my god! Can you hear him?
Yep. For
The wind blew.
okay. So now here I could say it won't let me choose it. Okay, so here it is.
So after you set all this up, then List Perfectly will do the rest for you then?
I don't know. I'm just trying to see, like, here it is. It will let me edit. You have to click in it to edit it.
Mm-hmm.
I just wonder if it'll let me do the shipping options, change it now that I've updated it. No, it's still doing $3.75.
So I want to say real quick, I'm going to say hello to TRB Collectibles. Thanks for coming over. So he came over
Hello.
from Galaxy CDs, Rocks and Flips. If you guys aren't following Galaxy CDs, Rocks and Flips, I highly recommend it. He does a really great news show for resellers where he kind of recounts everything from the week and he pulls it in from all different sources. And so he's got information, on eBay, on just general reseller news, but things from like Poshmark and Etsy and ThreadUp and whatever he can really pull out of the news. he does a great job of putting it all together. And then he also talks about his store where he sells media and ephemera and occasional hard goods over there too. So highly recommend. But thanks for coming over, TRB.
Howdy.
Hey. I enjoy his show. The other nice thing that he's been doing recently is, so he's got the show and it usually runs. Thank you, Jennifer, for the link. The show usually runs half an hour to an hour, somewhere between there. Today was a little bit shorter just because he didn't have his usual store sales that he shares with us. But he breaks down the news clips. And so if you just want a news clip on a certain topic, you can scroll through his listing of videos and see all the different topics and just watch that one clip. So that's been kind of nice that he's been breaking those out to talk about. So he was talking about some of the stuff that's going on at the post office today. So we're going to see some rate increases after the New Year's.
Always.
So, yeah. Yeah, I think we kind of all knew that was coming, right?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. My dog is still yelping, and I don't know what they are carrying on about over there.
I can't even see how to add my Facebook account to list perfectly. So annoying.
Yeah. I think I'm content with the way that mine is right now, just mostly because I don't think Facebook Marketplace is going to be a typical place for me to sell. I think I'm just going to get through fourth quarter with it and be done. But I'll stick with Etsy and Mercari. Etsy because I sell enough vintage pieces that it's worth it for me to stick around over there. But I have made sales though since I switched over, turned my List Perfectly account back on, and I am cross posting as much as I can. I am making sales on Mercari and Facebook Marketplace with shipping only and not local. So there's
Okay. Let's see.
Do you guys want to see the ornaments I bought this weekend for resale? Because I'm on a no buy, but I found some stuff to buy.
Oh, you're on a no buy, huh?
Well, always, right? So besides that Hummel, which I got a pair of, by the way, I don't know. This was still in the box, and it's by a company called Demdeco. I don't know how you say that, Demdeco. But they make there's several lines of products that they make, and so they're pretty well known just in general. But look how cute this is. And on the back you can write on it and personalize it.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got the box and the original packaging. So that was part of the reason I picked that up.
You got it to resell it?
Yeah, I'm gonna sell that. This one, she was made in Japan. I'm guessing probably the 50s. Whoops. She's really cute though. Check her out.
Oh. That reminds me of one that I have. It's an angel with the bell. And the wings are like the netting, but it's very old. It's from the 70s.
I've got some gold foil paper on mine for wings.
71, actually.
But yeah, so that's a pretty popular style right now. So I went ahead and grabbed her. There was a new in box Hallmark ornament, but now I don't see it. This company here, and I probably won't get very much out of this one, and I probably should have put it back. There's a company called Philip. Listen to me. I should have put it back. Philip. Looks like Lagerston, but it's marked made in England, and it's these little village pieces, and they're ceramic, and they're very identifiable. All of the backs are indented like this, and they're all stamped right there. And I know you can't read that, but just being able to see that they're stamps like that. and the way the back of this is indented. So they come in all different types of buildings, but I had a set of, I had 15 of them, and they all sold. I just lotted them up in groups of 3, and they all sold. And when I picked this one up at the bazaar, I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll find some more as I look through some of the boxes here, because they hadn't unpacked everything, but I never found any more. So I'll end up selling this, and I might get $10 out of it, but I would rather have like a set of 3 and sell it for 30. This is really cute. I have 2 of these, and they were new with tags, which is why I bought them. They're made in Ecuador, but it's this teeny tiny little nativity set.
Little nativity, that's cute.
Yeah. So those are cute. They kind of have like a retro look to them. And then, what is this one? Oh, look how pretty this is. It's just a stained glass ornament.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Oh, it's pretty.
Most of them vintage or not?
Most of them are, yeah. That one's not, though. That one wasn't. Oh, I just dropped that little one. This one was new in the box, it's in the box. I don't know if it's new or not, but it's a little cat in a boot. And cats and things that are in boxes are good. And then look at these little cats. They're not even marked, but they're vintage. Look at this guy. He's got that real vintage. And he's got some kind of like, it's not glitter, but it's a texture to it.
Yeah. I thought it was glitter.
But yeah, I have like 2 or 3. I can't remember if we found 2 or 3 of those. There's the second one. So at least I have 2. And look at this snowman. He's like a what are those timekeepers when you turn them upside down?
Oh, the sand things? The sand timers?
Hourglass, yeah. So he's kind of like an hourglass, but it's got glitter.
Oh. Yeah, so he's filled with snow.
Yeah. And then Raggedy Ann and Andy. So I grabbed those, but they still have their new tags on them.
That's pretty cool.
Yep. Now this one is definitely vintage. That other stained glass one wasn't, but this one is. This one has a little pewter stamp on the back of it. Wendell August Forge. So I don't know what that one was. These were all 3 for $1, so I just filled up this box. And then some lady tried to take my box. I was like, hey, that's mine.
You're like, no.
She apologized.
Yeah.
Because I had set it down and like was looking in a different box. I was like, oh, honey, those are mine. And she felt bad.
Sure she did.
And then this one was just cute, but it's marked CTA, and I have no idea what that means, but I think for a Christmas ornament, that'll probably sell. And I've got this. Oh, there's the Hallmark one I found that was still in the box. This one's really cute. What year is this? Oh, I don't know. Didn't have a year on it, which is really unusual. But a lot of Hallmark ornaments, people that collect them, they want them with the price tag still on it. And this one still had that, so I went ahead and grabbed it. But I think this is the partridge in the pear tree one. But it just says tree chimes. Yeah, it does have the partridge in it. So.
Okay,
but it
so
had like the original box. You got it?
I think so. Because there was an option. It was like under announcements. It's like you have, like it says, pay no selling fee through June 30th. We've actively investigating in ways to add value. Blah, 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 blah. You'll get your payouts free or zero for all orders marked shipped through June 30. The fee will go away. So it's like see details.
Yeah.
They gave me an option to set it up, and it said, okay, it will take 24 to 48 hours. I think I figured out the shipping. So now I just need to figure out how to get the items on there because I can't see how to add it through Facebook Marketplace.
So now you're going to have to make a video to help the rest of us, right?
No, I cannot recreate what I just did. So
This is from 1982, by the way. It does have a date on the back of it. So, but I did not comp any of these. I really was. Elizabeth was being impatient, and so I was just grabbing things and throwing them in my
good
bag.
luck, Jen. Start selling everything.
Going to try and make enough room to put most of my real estate stuff out there. Oh yeah, good luck. I know. Cleaning and rearranging. That's what I've been doing this week besides my one day that I went shopping. Oh, the candles fell out of the box. I'm going to have to find, they're all at the bottom. I had these little peppermint candles. Oh, those cute. Are these the ones from, I had some of them were from Pier 1. Oh no, these are not them. I grab anything from Pier 1 anymore since they're not in business, but I did not look that one up. And these are just from, it says Homestead. Oh my gosh, they don't even smell. Now I'm really sad that I bought them. I don't need these if they don't smell like peppermint. This one, I'm keeping this one. I'll show you guys. This is the neatest card I have ever seen in my whole life. I wonder if there's a date on it. It seems like it would be fairly new. But check this out, you guys. Like, a greeting card should not be allowed to be this cool. Okay, you ready?
Oh, that is neat.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah. The pop-up
We got
book.
like the little train. Like, remember pop-up books when you were little?
Mm-hmm. That's what it's like.
It is really cool, though. There's so much detail in this one. But anyhow, I'll probably end up using that for a gift card or something, or somebody. I wish I knew like when it was from, but it doesn't have any kind of date like that on it. I have this one ornament that I got that's gold plated, and it's marked LS, which I don't know what that means, but it's the sun. It just says the LS collection on the back of it.
It's cute. It's pretty.
I figure a gold plated ornament will sell, right?
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm just trying to change my profile picture and it won't let me.
I just came to the show and tell today, so it won't let me your profile picture for you or for your
For the
page?
Facebook business page. I mean, something that easy should be easy, and it's not.
It should be very easy.
But here's my show and tell. I
has a
crocheted this
button on it.
bow for my daughter's cat, and here's the collar that goes around it. And so I'm going to do it like this, and then I'm going to put a snap on it because I think snaps are easier.
Yeah.
And so he'll be dapper little kitty cat.
That is cute. Oh, my mom's
Hey, Gina,
here.
she made it.
Must be on her lunch break. I think she's working today.
Okay, so I don't know. Maybe if I list something, I'm curious to see if it goes to my business page.
Mom, you just missed. I was showing them all the ornaments I bought this weekend to sell. Well, a couple of them that I'm keeping, but yeah. But we went to the church bazaar, and they have what they do is they have this section at the bazaar where it's like it's all kinds of vendors. So like all the people that like sell like home party stuff like have booths set up there, but then they have two sections where people donate stuff to the church to just be sold, and it's Christmas things and then religious items. And there were some really pretty religious items there, but they weren't priced. It was just make a donation for them. I should have asked the lady that was running it to like call me when it was over if there was stuff left so that I could make her an offer on whatever was left, because there was a lot of stuff there. But I didn't, because I don't need that much stuff. But I probably, and then I would have felt bad like picking that up to resell when you're just making a donation for it. But I don't know what they did with all the stuff that was left over at the end, and we were there pretty late, so I can't imagine it all sold out. But anyhow, these are all the little ornaments. Oh, here's the other little cat. So I'll show you them together because they're super cute. So this guy's like sitting on his front paws, and this guy's standing up.
Like,
yeah. But they were really neat texture to them. There's no marks on them, so I don't know like where they're from. I'm going to do a Google Lens search on those and see what comes up. And there were more of these with the glitter in them. I probably should have gotten them.
Yeah.
But I only grabbed the candy canes. I think there was a
That
tree.
reminds me of the ones we did when we were kids.
Yeah. I think there was a tree and a wreath, I think were the other two, but that was the only one I picked up. So anyhow, that was all my excitement this weekend. But I think a lot of this will do well. Usually anything Raggedy Ann and Andy that's branded, and this one is Kurt Adler, I think that'll do well. Even though they're not the cutest looking rendition. What was in this box? Oh, that's the little cat with the boot. That one's really cute. So, anyhow, that's what's going into my photo booth next. I need to get all of these listed. There's Christmas dishes in my storage unit, and I was over there the other day, and I thought, oh, I really should grab those. But the thought of hauling them all the way back over here. But I got to get them listed because they're Christmas dishes, right?
Yeah,
like I'm running out of
I've got
time
so
here.
much Christmas stuff. It's not
Oh,
even.
yeah.
Ornament, like I said,
thing.
they're not vintage or anything, but.
Mm-hmm. I have a set of, they're called Millennium Santa, and they're made by, a company that makes all kinds of collector items. Shoot, I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head. I'll have to look and see. Actually, yeah, there's one right here. But they actually do sell pretty well. And I think I remember looking these up before I bought them. So they are from Bradford Exchange, and they're called Santa Millennial Heirloom Porcelain Ornaments. But I have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. I think I have 18 of them. And they're actually really heavy for being porcelain ornaments. But they all have this kind of like Victorian painting on them.
Those are pretty.
Yeah. But they're all different. Like this one's a different shape. But I think for like a set of 3, I can get like $50. So I really need, I took pictures of some of these today. I need to get these listed. But this one's pretty too. What did Mom say? Just need time to do it or find a happy medium between work and eBay. You need to tell your boss that you don't need to work full time is what you need to do. My husband is her boss, by the way. So I know Mom's not been listening as much since she's been working, which is understandable. I wonder if I'm putting this in there upside down. I'm afraid. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I think I have the other one upside down too. I don't want to break this one. There we go. Yeah, they're all kind of like, they look hand painted, but I'm pretty sure they're transferware. Yeah, those are all transfers. But
is Paul still on in here? Paul,
say that again.
The Paul flipping sports guy, he's still here?
Oh, I don't know. He commented just a little bit ago, but so Mom says no one else came in except Sharon and Carol Joe. Yeah, they're having I mean, just like everywhere, just short staffed. So. All right, I think I have these all going the right way now. But anyhow, these ornaments I definitely know are, they have a fairly decent sell through rate, and they're selling for a good amount, and I need to get them listed. That's the worst part when you have things that you know are going to sell, and you still don't want to list them.
Paul, are you there?
Hey, Paul.
Attention, Paul. Paul. Anyone? Bueller.
See if I can tag him on the
I just
laptop.
sent them a message on List Perfectly to see how I can attach it to my business. Because I can't see how you can add a platform even.
Oh, I guess.
Or edit a platform.
Oh, my laptop's up on the shelf here. I'm trying to. All right. See you later, Mom.
Bye, Dina. Have a good one.
Thanks for stopping.
Yeah, I'm glad you could catch us this time.
I don't
At
think he's
least
in here because I
briefly.
tried tagging him. It won't let me. So how did you send a message on where?
List Perfectly.
On List Perfectly. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Well, now I've made a mess out of my desk. I should probably take pictures of all of this. Probably finish up here in about 15 minutes. That way I've got to grab some lunch before Elizabeth gets home and get some work done.
You're not doing anything now?
As I'm sitting here chitter chattering, I have not done much. No, I've looked up a few things. I'm so unmotivated today, you guys. It's terrible. I should be working while I'm on my own working hangout, but I am not. I'm not. Literally the most work I've gotten done was looking some things up. But that's okay. I'm just not feeling it today. Oh, let's see. What did I do? Yesterday I got quite a lot of photographing done and a little bit of listing. So I'm not like totally off my game. That's fairly typical for me to list somewhere between like 5 and 10 a day anyhow. So, and I have plenty of photos. Like if I went and sat on the couch and turned on the episode of Antiques Roadshow that I missed earlier this week, I could get some listing done because I have enough photos on here. So, oh, I did actually, you know what? Those ornaments I just showed you, I did photograph those. So, Coffee Talking Tech, how are you? They said we all get days like that. I know. I'm having today's just been really bad. I've had some health issues, and so I've slowed down a lot the last few weeks, and I've had a really good health week this week. I'm doing better than I have been, but I'm feeling unmotivated today. I've had so let's see. Saturday was just busy. Sunday and Monday I got a lot of work done. Yesterday I had Girl Scouts, so that took a little bit of prep work, and then the meeting time. I did get some work done last night. But today I'm just I am dragging my feet so bad. Hey, I got the kid's arm glued back on, so that's there's some progress. He's got his songbook and his arm back.
Well,
now I can list him for half price.
now he's back in the same position he was.
I can't believe I knocked that over. I do have one listing that I put up on my personal Facebook page, like stuff that I don't want to ship, but I'm not getting too many bites on it. And it's these inflatable Christmas decorations. I think I'm just going to have to bite the bullet, bring them in, weigh them, list them, charge the exorbitant amount of shipping to get them wherever they need to go, because they're really neat ones. The one actually is damaged and I fixed it, but I have a video of it working. Having two arms is progress, absolutely.
I agree.
But that one I cannot get back in the box. You know how those things, after you take them out of the box, you can't get. It's probably like 10 foot tall. That one I think I'm gonna leave on local marketplace, but the other two are in boxes and they've never been opened. I think I need to get those out on eBay. And then this little one I have here. What do you do? Okay, so I have this little inflatable. It's brand new. The box is a little bit damaged, which that's fine. I can just make a note, in the listing about the box. But it smells weird. Like it's not like mold or anything, but it's a real strong chemical plastic smell when you open it. Like, would you even note that, or would you just send it?
What is it?
It's the
yeah,
blow up.
but it's not a plastic.
It has a real strong chemical plastic smell.
It shouldn't,
It's brand
though, right?
new.
Because it's not a.
Like it's brand new. My box
Yeah.
smells weird. I might want to go talk to my doctor about that. Just kidding.
Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't have a plasticky smell because it's not. It's like a nylon or whatever, right? It's not plastic.
Yeah, I mean nylon's
I
a
mean,
plastic.
could you take it out and just like air it out and
I'm
see
afraid
if
I won't
that?
get it back in the box though.
You don't think so?
I'm afraid I won't get it repackaged. I mean, like it's brand new. Like it's never been
Like, how bad
out of
is the
there.
smell?
Well, now it has. I just dumped it in, but
How bad is the smell?
if this loose plastic bag, if I just fold it down, you can't smell it. But as soon as I open this, just like this much, you can smell it.
Like overpower? Oh my god, it's nasty, or huh?
No, it just smells like what's like a balloon. It smells like how like the
Yeah,
latex balloon smell.
yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't worry about it either. Yeah. Yeah,
It just
just
says
leave it
leave it
open
open
till it
until it
smells.
sells. Okay.
And what was
Yeah, I
it?
could do
Someone
that.
said you could put some charcoal, like, or whatever in it and try to absorb it
Hmm. I
without
have an
getting
ozone
charcoal
machine,
on
but
it.
I've never used it.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll bust that out and give it a try.
Yeah.
I hate these things when they're brand new like that, and like you can never get them back in the way. It's going outside. You're right. It is meant for outside. They all smell like that. Okay.
Yeah,
All
we
right.
had to we had to be paranoid because you got these stupid buyers who
I
are
know.
picky.
And
Yeah,
it's a holiday item. I don't want them to use it and then send it
exactly.
back after the
Yeah.
holiday.
Yeah, I had a Ducati bag that I had sitting in my garage and they had returned it, said it smells weird.
I
And I
do
was like,
remember when
okay,
you
well,
had
it
that.
was in the garage. And when I got it, it didn't smell at all. At all. So
Yeah.
I'm like, it's a bike, it's a bag you put on your motorcycle. Like, what did you think it was going to smell like? Fabric softener? It didn't
And
really
I
smell,
know some people are more sensitive to smells than other. Don't
but
allow
it's going
returns
to
on it.
be
Okay.
on your bag that's on the outside of a vehicle. Hey, Horizon
Right.
Picks.
Yeah, and that's what Coffee Talk in Tech, that's what he said. It's going outside, so don't worry about that. And then Horizon Picks, hello. How's it going?
Yeah, you can't. I mean, you could do no returns and they can't return it for saying it smells weird. Can
Yeah.
they?
I don't know.
I bought
I
one of
mean,
those pencil sharpeners. You know how we were talking about the pencil sharpener like you have. So I just looked up the
yeah.
brand. I found one on eBay. I'm like $15 shipped. And I'm like, hey, I need this anyway, and I'm happy to support a small business. And then I get a notification that my package from Walmart is on its way.
Well, it could
And
be a drop shipper.
yeah. So I'm like, well, I could have just bought it for $10 on Walmart because that's how much it is. Like I
Oh
was trying to
no.
support a small business and they're drop shipping it.
Yes.
I'm like, I guess I'm still supporting a small business. But I
don't know what
asked
you
him,
mean
I was
now.
like, "Are you a drop shipper?" And he's like, "No, our third party provider is Walmart for this item." I'm like, "That's drop shipping."
Yeah.
But I
Yeah,
didn't want to
because
be
I
that
mean they can't
person.
admit it because they're not supposed to drop ship on eBay.
I know, but there was no like button to report them. I mean, again, I guess they're a small business trying to make money too, right?
Yeah.
Because that's the same thing we do, except we actually buy the item. We're invested in it financially before it even sells, but
Right. And
we
if I go on Amazon and I just, you can look up the things that you've bought before. There's one company that I buy some bathroom products from, and every time I buy from them, it comes from Sam's Club.
yeah.
So I'm like,
Well, maybe
oh,
you should buy from Sam's Club then.
I don't have a membership
It's
there.
probably cheaper, right? Because that's what when I was
Yeah.
like Walmart. So I went to Walmart and looked up pencil sharpener, and the exact one, just the image is flipped, is on Walmart for
Right.
$10. So I'm like, dang it. And then, but what made me think of it was that when Tracy said don't accept returns, there says no returns accepted.
Yeah.
Because they're like, why is something wrong with it? I'm like, no, I haven't even gotten it yet. But it says it's coming from Walmart, not from you. So just saying.
Yeah.
I recognize you, but I didn't see a button to report them or anything like that. It took them a few days to respond to my message.
Okay, so remember I got that report that somebody else was using my photograph in their listing?
Yes.
That one buyer sent me that
Right.
message. Well, it took me like, I don't know, probably about a day and a half to finally get that person to remove those pictures and respond to me. But they didn't respond right away. So I actually had to go through eBay, report them for listing practices or something like that. And then they finally removed my pictures. Well, then
Oh.
at first they only removed one. And then the next picture was still mine. So I said, that's still my picture. You have to remove another one. And then they put up these two new pictures. So I thought, oh, they finally took their own pictures, right? But if you
Mm-hmm.
search for that item again, they just went on and took somebody else's pictures.
Oh man.
And I was like, well, I was gonna like tell that person and be like, hey, somebody's got your pictures, but that person had like 10,000 feedback, and I'm imagining they don't care if somebody else is using their pictures. So I just let it go. I was like, whatever. Like, and eBay says in one part of their policies, it says that you're not allowed to use somebody else's pictures. But then, like, technically, if your picture is posted on eBay, they can use your pictures. And I was like, no, I don't think so.
Hmm.
The worst part for me is that they were selling that item as parts only, not working. And they took a picture from my listing that says tested and working. And that's why that buyer initially contacted me and was like, hey, is this working or not? Because these are the same pictures on two different listings. And I was like, those are my pictures. This is my listing. This is working. So that was kind of like super annoying. Seller's remorse yesterday on Freebay by haven't had that in a long time. Oh, okay. So seller canceled, refund, pled with me not to leave negative feedback, refused to sell me the item at agreed price. Yeah, that's annoying. Oh, Feebay. I kept reading that wrong as Freebay. I'm sorry. Feebay. Yes, definitely they are Feebay.
Yeah, if I could sell on any other platform, I'm happy to.
Yeah. Yep. All right. I think I'm going to get going. I'm going to actually now it is what, 2 o'clock my time? What time is it? No, it's 1 o'clock my time.
2 o'clock
I'm finally going
already,
to go
huh?
make myself some coffee. Over 12,000 feedback. It was really wacky. They must have screwed up somewhere, or somebody screwed up their inventory then for them to cancel an order like that. That's frustrating. I mean, obviously we know as sellers sometimes we misplace items, but being on the buying end of it, I'm sure is very frustrating too.
What is
Yeah,
this?
when you get somebody with really good feedback. What do you got?
What is material when they call it viscose? What is that?
It's not rayon. I know that. I would have to Google it, and I know I've Googled it before, but I think it's plant based, isn't it?
Viscose,
Let me Google it
cotton,
here real quick.
polyester, and nylon.
It is?
No, that's just one of the. That's just.
Oh, it is rayon. It is a rayon made from viscose. That doesn't tell me much, then, does it?
No. Okay, well, I'm just gonna say it's viscose. Christmas.
Okay, so it is used as the basis of manufacturing rayon fiber and transparent cellulose film. So it has some sort of plant base in it.
Hmm. So it's different than rayon?
It looks like it is a combination of rayon and cellulose fiber. So it does have rayon in it too.
Oh my God. Okay. I don't think anybody would be extra picky anyway, but I don't know.
I only messed up. It wouldn't allow me to buy it.
Let's see. This one is marked $48.
Hey, Flippin' Sports Guy is back. What were you going to ask, Paul?
Paul, do
Flippin' Sports
you
Guy?
have? I was going to ask a question about the Facebook for Business part. So the question I had was when you cross post with List Perfectly and you said it automatically goes to your business, is it automatically also part of Facebook Marketplace? Like, do things transition like everything you had on your personal page, they stay there, but then you have new stuff on your business page and that is no longer like, yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to think if someone actually looks.
Oh, that's the wrong Paul. We need Philly Flipper. Great question though.
Well, I asked them to let me know. Was it Paul Philly Flipper that was talking about it then?
Yeah, it must have been.
I thought it was.
I think he's on Instagram. You could probably message him.
There he is. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, because I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm about to do one through List Perfectly and see if it defaults to my personal page through List Perfectly now that I've got the business set up, but I think it is. So I have a call into List Perfectly to figure out how I can make it go to my business page.
Okay.
Yeah, same here. That's how mine go now, but I just need to know how to make it go to both the business and personal, or just the business if it translates to Marketplace.
Yeah. All right, folks.
I don't know. It's time.
It's been fun. Let's do this again next week.
I got 0 listings done. I hope everybody did better than I did.
All right, we'll see you guys over on the Small Town Picker channel next Wednesday at 11 Eastern and 10 Central.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was reading the comments. Can't figure out how to create it. Yeah. I'm almost trying to hear Dan talk. Oh, okay. All right. Y'all have a good one. It was good chat with everyone.
All right. See y'all later.
All right. Bye.
Bye.